Oh, wow, I tell you, I've got a special guest on Timothy G's ministry show today. You know, we're at the Ebenezer Baptist Church of Cottage Hill, and this is at the end of Bible study. And last week, the whole month and all, we're talking about Ezekiel, the whole book of Ezekiel. Last week, we were on Ezekiel chapter 5. And, let me back up. My special guest today, Dr. Deacon Richard Benjamin. This guy is heavy in the word. He's an instructor over at Covington Theological Seminary, and he attends Ebenezer Baptist Church of Cottage Hill, where I attend also. And he's doing a series in Bible study. It's every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock for those who want to come in and join us. But the Bible study now is on Ezekiel. And we were on chapter 5 last week, and he gave a key point in chapter 5. And I said, Deke, as my grandmother told me, she lived to be 106, as she would say, that'll preach. I said, oh man, I'm going to have to do something on that one. But we were talking about in his pocket. So, Dr. Deacon Richard Benjamin, just give us a quick synopsis of that, because it was so good to me that I said we got to record this. And thank you for staying over to come on Timothy G's ministry show to tell everybody about in his pocket.
Dr. Hall, you know, when we look at Ezekiel chapter 5, Ezekiel talks about when he was told to shave his head and take a third of the hair and strike it with the sword, a third to burn, and a third to scatter it. And then he said, take the other remaining parts, which when you do the math is about 10%, and put it in the fold of your robe, in his pocket. Okay. And so when you think about that other 10% is in God's pocket. And so you and I and all believers are in God's pocket. Okay. And when I think about that, I think about all the enemies we have as believers. If you want to get to Dr. Timothy Hall or myself, you got to go through God and get us out of his pocket. And then you think about, like a prize fighter, where, you know, God is, you look at the tail of the tape, God is so tall, you can't go over him. He's so wide, you can't go around him. And if you try and finesse him, if you try and outthink him, he's omniscient. He knows everything. Right. And he's omnipotent. He's all powerful. So if you want to go through God to get to us, you better know he's a bad man. All right. And I am so glad that I am in his pocket. Oh man, me too. I'm telling you, that hit me so hard last week. I mean, I've been marinating on it. You know, just like you cook some meat. I've just been, you know, just got all the spices on it and all that. I said, I'm going to develop a sermon on that, Deke. I mean, woo, in his pocket. And I'll tell you something else I thought about. Well, how do we know? How do we know? I mean, what assurance do we have that we are in his pocket? Okay. And then I thought about, he sent his son. All right. Came down through 42 generations. Okay. Died on Calvary's cross. All right. So that you and I can have an opportunity to be in his pocket. Doc, I keep telling you that'll preach. I'm just so glad I'm in his pocket, and you can be in his pocket too. Ezekiel 5. Read that. Marinate on it. And then put it on simmer and just let it just cook. And I always say, God loves you, and so do I. Thank you for having me. Oh, thank you for accepting the invitation.